What's up, everybody? Thanks for tuning in to this episode of English Turks, where I review your favorite Turkish series with and without English subtitles. And today, I want to talk about Benim Tatli. I keep saying Tatlem. It's Tatli, guys. Tatli. I don't know. I suck at the Turkish language, but I am learning, guys, and I am going to do better. When you hear me talk about the characters, I literally just describe the characters: mother-in-law, babaanne, grandma, these things. But I'll do better with the names because I suck at the names, and I feel like I suck at the language. But it's so funny because as I'm learning, I'm trying to teach my nephew and my niece. And so when I see her, my niece, I always say merhaba, and she just turned 1, or 2, or I don't know. She just had a birthday. I'm not sure. I think she turned. I can't remember, guys. I'm a terrible aunt right now. But I always talk to her in Turkish. I'm like, merhaba, nasılsın? And she loves it. She smiles every time. And I try to encourage my sisters to have their children watch Turkish cartoons or Turkish something so that kids can grasp onto the language even more, because I love that language. And I would love... if you guys didn't know, well, you guys don't know, but my niece that I'm referring to right now, that I can't remember her age, which I feel like she's 2. Okay, guys, I'm going to say it. She's 2 years old. Because, anyway, so I gave her middle name, and her middle name is Ayşem. I got that from a Turkish series that I watched. If you guys don't know about Ömer and Ayşem, let me know in the comments. If you do know, and if you don't know. And if you don't know, I'm going to let you know. So you can go on Netflix and watch that show, because honestly, it is an amazing show. And I fell in love with Ayşem. And so I named my niece Ayşem because her dad's name is Ash anyway. So I convinced my sister that she needed to be named Ayşem. And my sister went with it and wrote it on her birth certificate. So we have a Turkish member of the family. I mean, by name only, but I'm excited. And I feel like if I have a kid, if I have a daughter, I'm actually leaning towards Ayşe, which they're like, are you okay? And I'm like, yeah, but now I've fallen in love with Ayşe from Afili Ash. So I feel like if I had a kid, I would name the kid Ayşe because I really like her. I don't know, guys. I'm weird like that. So anyway, let's get into Benim Tatli today. So today we're talking about the episode that just aired, and basically we have Suna, who just had the argument with her dad, and had left the house and taken Kaira back to her dad's house, and she's kind of like just dealing with that. Now, if you didn't understand what her dad said to her, he basically said that she was sleeping with him. Just to be honest, that's what she said. I mean, that's what he said to her, and that really hurt her really badly. So nobody can understand why she's upset and kind of like not grieving the way that they're expecting her to grieve, is because they don't know what he told her, and she's not saying it out loud because it hurts her too much. And so you have Nejat trying to figure things out, but also trying to be supportive and let her go through her grieving process and let her go through her sadness, but still trying to help her to feel happy. We have Kaira, who's going through a lot because he is actually trying to divorce Eileen, but she thinks that soon as Eileen, so she keeps doing things to prevent it. And it's causing a big issue and causing a lot of the problems that are happening. We have Berin, I think that's how she says her name, Berin. But Suna's mom, who is basically wants to be there for her kids, wants to be there for her husband, but it's hard for her to do those things because her kids don't know that she's their mom. But I like that she revealed it to Nejat finally, and Nejat, that's got to be a hard secret for him to hold, because he is trying to be a truthful person and to look at Suna every day and not say anything. The good thing is that he says, hey, you're supposed to tell her this, not me. Sorry about that. So anyway, so Suna is basically trying to deal with this issue, but now, while she's dealing with this issue, guess who comes into the picture? The real Eileen. And guys, don't you think it was crazy? Okay, so Kaira's going through this thing. She goes to their house. She goes to Suna's real house. She tells the truth. She comes back home. She's still upset about it. They're like, no, we're not getting divorced. We're going on a date. We're doing this. We're doing that. But then her friend tells her otherwise, and they see the divorce writing into in the dad's diary agenda or whatever, and so now she runs away. But when she runs away, Eileen picks her up, and now she's in Eileen's car. And then basically the episode ends with Eileen showing up at Nejat's house and Suna finding out that that's the real Eileen. I don't know what could be going through Eileen's head at the moment where Suna's like, hey, yeah, I'm here. I'm Nejat's husband. My name is Eileen. And it's like, oh my God, so you're pretending to be me. And honestly, you can tell that she really wants nothing to do with Nejat. She really just wants Kaira now, which is I'm at a rock and a hard place. I hate the fact that she waited to lose her ability to have children to want to find her first child again. Because if she had not lost the baby that was in her stomach, she would not have appeared in Kaira's life ever. So I feel like she doesn't deserve the opportunity to be with Kaira, despite the situation that she finds herself in, because how dare she? I know she's not interested in Nejat, so that shouldn't play a role in this. But I know that Nejat is going to go through a lot of emotional things, because now she's reappeared in his life, and they never had any kind of closure because she basically ran away. So they never got to really communicate with each other and talk about why you ran away, why you abandoned your family, you abandoned your daughter at such a young age and all that stuff. So I know that they have to go through all those emotions and all those things. But I think my favorite part of the entire episode was Nejat and Suna's date. That was so cute how they pretended to be other people, and oh my gosh, I just felt all the butterflies. The butterflies were like rolling in my belly the entire time that they were like on this date and flirting with each other. I mean, the flirting level was up like on high. It was too cute. I love it. The almost kissing scenes and Suna constantly stopping it. But honestly, when Nejat ran with her to the room, I'm like, why are you going in the room? I get it if you want to make out a little bit or you want to do something like that, but why'd you run into the room? Nothing good can come from that. Thank God Suna stopped it, but they still ended up sleeping together on the bed, which was so sweet. I thought that was so cute. But yeah, I really liked the episode, and I love this this show. I really do love it because it really does a chronological order of life. It's not always sticking with the same people that are causing the issues. Because let's take, for example, so Buju and man, I suck at the names, guys. I really do. I suck at the names. But every situation, let me just put it this way. Every situation that happens in this series, it's like you have the bad and then you have the resolution, but that's not a complete resolution, but a good enough resolution that they can move on with their lives. And then another issue might pop up, but it's not the same antagonist all the time. There's so many different things. You have Suna's mother, you have Nejat's friend, I can't remember her name, but you guys know, the one that was blackmailing Suna. Guys, I'm terrible with names. You know, you have all these dynamics going on in this show, but they work so well and they work so well together that it makes it so it's not boring. I mean, I don't want to call out other series, but other series, they stick with the same storyline, the same drama. It's just a different day. It's like, come on. But in Benim Tatli, I don't know why I always say Tatli. In Benim Tatli, the situation grows and gets better and changes and gets, you know, it's a new issue and stuff. So you feel like you can live through that story. You can live through their stories for a long period of time because it keeps growing and keeps changing. And you still feel interested to see how the dynamics are going to work when the issues arise. So let me know what you guys think in the comments below. I really do like this series. I think it's one of my favorites in all of the series. And I hope that it survives because I heard that the show was moved to Saturdays. I'm not sure why it was moved to Saturdays, and I couldn't understand how or why in the comments that were shared on Facebook. But I wish it wasn't moved on Saturday, just because it's going to be hard for me to keep up with it. I need to watch everything on Saturday so I can review everything on Sunday. But if it airs on Saturday, that means I have to wake up on Sunday, and hopefully the English subtitles will be out. But I hope it's for the better of the show, because I know there's a lot of other shows going on right now, and maybe because Her Shy came out, they had to move it. I don't know. You guys let me know in the comments below why you think it was moved, and will be good for the show, and let me know what you think about Eileen's return. Honestly, Eileen is beautiful, so sometimes I'm like, oh, she's ugly, but Eileen is just beautiful no matter what. So how can we deal with this? How can we not love her? We're gonna end up loving her, guys. I don't know what we're gonna do, because we love Suna. We definitely know that we want Nejat with Suna, but then again, where's Eileen's story gonna play through this? Okay, let me know in the comments below. See you guys next time. Bye. Hey guys, don't forget to comment below, share this video, and if you want to see more, subscribe.